Hello viewers and welcome back to another episode of the Arsenal Football Manager 22 save. My name is Wayne, welcome into Wayne's World. I hope I find you safe and well. Last time out that we brought you the top of the table clash with our rivals now, Liverpool, European champions of course, previous winners in our season 1 of this save of the Premier League. We managed to rip the Premier League title away from them in season 2, but as we saw in season 3, they've managed to improve an already stacked squad by signing Erling Haaland. It was a 0-0 draw, and I said during that episode the next time I would see you would be a league game against Chelsea. I had a change of heart with that simply because we've won the Premier League. Most of our efforts now this season are going into winning the domestic and European trophies. I will still be bringing you big important games in the Premier League because we obviously want to keep hold of that title, but it gives you a chance today. We're going to bring you a match against the MK Dons, our third round opponents in the Carabao Cup. And it will give us a chance to see some of the rotation options, some of the younger players come into the squad and see how they can do. Last time out then, as I mentioned, was the 0-0 draw against Liverpool. A little bit disappointing not to pick up the result in terms of the win, but we kept a clean sheet against Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe and Mo Salah. Can't really say we could do much more than that defensively. We then followed that up with a 4-1 away win against Bournemouth, newly promoted Bournemouth, of course. Kingsley Coman with a brace, Lautaro Martinez and Szoboszlai with the goals there. There was an international break where we had a little bit of injury concern. Martin Odegaard came back with a little bit of a knock, but thankfully it didn't derail us too much as we beat Southampton at home 2-0, continuing our good run of form in the Premier League at the Emirates. We've still not lost a game for coming up to 2 seasons now. I can't even remember if we lost one in season 1. We could go and check that in a little while. Our first group stage game in the Champions League was a home victory against Shakhtar Donetsk. If I show you our group, we're in Group C, and we should be favourites, I think, to win that. We're going up against Roma, who are currently top of the group. They won 4-2 against Mainz from Germany. I'd be very disappointed if we don't win this group. We then played away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. A 1-0 defeat where we were the much better side, and a last minute winner from Lukaku, 90th plus 4. So all of the stoppage time had gone, but it was a close game. We dominated on possession. We had kind of the more shots in the first half. We didn't really take the chances when we had them. Second half, Chelsea came on a little bit stronger, and disappointingly, a header from Lukaku in the last minute did see them win the game. It is all very tight and congested at the top. 6 games played. We've got 13 points. 4 wins, 1 draw and a defeat. Chelsea, 4 wins and 2 defeats. 1 point behind us. And Manchester City, the same. 4 wins and 2 defeats on 12 points. Surprise package so far have been Burnley. They're up in 4th place. I'm not really sure how they've done it, but they're currently the team in the top 4 instead of Liverpool, who have drawn so many games this year. Looking at their numbers, they've played against Bournemouth, Manchester United and us. Obviously, the 0-0 draw against us we would have seen, but Bournemouth, their only point of the season has come up against Liverpool. Who would have thought that, considering the front 3 that Liverpool have? Tottenham Hotspur down in 17th. Once again, a complete non-factor. I'm not surprised, but the big surprise in terms of the numbers is that Divock Origi is the top goal scorer in the Premier League. It's all looking good for us so far. But today, we're focusing all our attention on MK Dons. We've rotated the squad a little bit. We'll show you that lineup. But again, just for new viewers of the series, we've won the Premier League last season. I definitely suggest that you would go back and watch that. And if you are a new viewer to the channel, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. We're currently sitting at 73 subscribers, which is amazing. We want to target 100, hopefully by June, middle of 2022. That would be fantastic. That'll be the next milestone that we're targeting. So 100 subscribers. If you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content, feel free to like the video as well. It really does help me out. As I was saying, the aim for this series is to do absolutely everything with Arsenal. So we've won the Premier League. We obviously want to continue winning it some more. Arsenal have never won it back to back, so that's something I'll be aiming to do this season. We also want to have an invincible season at some point during the save, see if we can match what the great Arsene Wenger was able to do during his time at Arsenal. But we want to win the Carabao Cup, something that Arsenal have not won since the 90s. FA Cup, Arsenal are the best team in history in terms of FA Cup wins. Something I want to do. It's been a while in this save now since we've had a decent FA Cup run. We got knocked out against Reading last season in a little bit of an embarrassment. And obviously the Champions League, the one that Arsenal have never won, the big European trophy, I would love to bring that home to the Emirates. Starting our journey though up against MK Dons, let's show you the lineup that we'll be going up against them with. And as I said before, we're giving you an opportunity to see a few of the players that you've probably not seen during this season, a lot of the youngsters as well, and we're giving a few debuts to a few players also. So Etienne Green coming in goal in place of Aaron Ramsdale. As the fullback on the right hand side, we've got Ainsley Maitland-Niles, a debut for Almeida, our free transfer from Barcelona. Ibrahima Konate makes his debut as well at centre back, and on the left hand side, Lenihan, he's a kid that came through our youth academy, 17 years old. He's already got a few under 21 caps. He's got very, very good potential. It's his debut today at senior level. I'm very excited to see him on that left hand side. He's one of our brightest prospects that have come through the youth ranks during this save. Thomas Partey in the midfield, we wanted to make sure that we had a little bit of experience against MK Dons. Emil Smith-Rowe next to him, and a new signing that we made last year, if you remember, we loaned him back to Argentina. Facundo Farias will be playing as the advanced playmaker. We did try to loan him out, but wasn't successful. He'll be playing today, and hopefully he has a good debut. We've not seen him at senior level. On the right hand side, we've got Bukayo Saka. Up front, Gabriel Martinelli and Flo Balogun start. I'm hoping for a lot of goals. MK Dons are currently, what, in League 1, I believe? Or have they been relegated to League 2? No, 10th place in League 1. So it'll be interesting to see the level. I'd love to score a lot of goals. Again, we're at home, so we've got a very, very good home record to defend. Now, a lot of teams and fans seem to not like the Carabao or the League Cup, depending on what you want to call it. And I don't understand why they don't. It's a trophy at the end of the day. Most teams can only win 3 if you're not in Europe. So it's a trophy that I have always wanted Arsenal to do well in. Obviously, this year we got knocked out in real life against Liverpool in the semi-finals. Bit disappointed there. But hopefully we can go one better during this save. We have not done so well during the course of this save in the Carabao Cup. We lost to Spurs in the first season in the 3rd round, and we also lost last year as well to eventual winners Liverpool. I think we got to the semi-finals last year. If we can avoid Liverpool, we've got all opportunities of winning it, as Emil Smith-Rowe breaks into the box. It's a fantastic pass from Thomas Partey. Arsenal 1, MK Dons 0. I hope this is a rout. Let's see a lot of goals. Let's make this entertaining for you viewers. It's 1-0 in the 8th minute. Konate, good build-up. Lays it into Farias, who plays it back to Thomas Partey, and the ball is fantastic. The timing of the run by Smith-Rowe was brilliant, and it's a fantastic finish at the near post. Goalkeeper probably should have done better, but at this level, League 1, I'm probably not very surprised. It's a brilliant pass from Thomas Partey. He's just onside. Brilliant movement from Smith-Rowe. It's a very good goal. It would be nice if there's a couple of upsets early on, as Emil Smith-Rowe has a shot, just clips the bar, the free kick just goes over. As I was saying, it would be quite nice if there was a few upsets. Looking at some of the results, Aston Villa are currently losing to Manchester City. Chelsea are winning their game, I think, against championship opposition. So it doesn't look like there's going to be many upsets at the minute. As well with us, we're doing our job. I want to win this trophy, man. Heading towards half-time, and it seems like MK Dons might have their first attack of the game. They've whipped it in from that left-hand side. It's well cleared by Konate, but they pick up the loose ball. And on the outside of the box, it's a fantastic effort by Garrity. What a brilliant strike that is. That is sensational. 43rd minute. And he's curled on right into the top corner. It's his first goal for MK Dons. It's F for M. I'm not really surprised. Ibrahima Konate, I thought, done well. But Garrity lays it off to his teammate O'Reilly, who gives it back to him, and about 25 yards out, he just pelts it right-footed. Top corner, beats Etienne Green. Now, I'm disappointed it's going in at 1-1 since we've been the better team. Unless Martinelli can strike here, it's hit the outside of the post. I think he might have been offside anyway. But heading towards half-time, it is 1-1. That was their only strike of the first half. Their only shot on target. We've got some work to do now in the second half not to get embarrassed. First issue of the second half then, and Emil Smith-Rowe has been injured. It's a lower leg injury, and whenever you see that, you always get a little bit worried. I'm hoping it's nothing too serious. he's been a really bright spark. He's obviously scored the goal today. He's done well off the bench a lot of times, and he played well against Shakhtar in the Champions League. I'm hoping that's not a long-term injury. Arias whips the ball in. Thomas Partey's there. He's headed it in. He looked offside. This seems to be a bit of an issue with us. We have scored a lot of offside goals from free kicks in that similar position. We do tend to go quite early. Will this stand? VAR's checking it. Goal disallowed. It will not. 62 minutes gone. And MK Dons are doing well here at the minute. Corner to Arsenal, and it is Bukayo Saka from the left hand side, whips it in, looking at the back post, finds Martinelli. Balogun's there. Saka back to Almeida on his debut, is well blocked, but Saka will pick up the loose ball, finds Almeida again. What will he do with it? He turns back, spreads it out wide to Kanate. Can he find some space down this right hand side? Yes, he can. And he drills it into Lokonga. Has a shot. It's well saved by the goalkeeper. Martinelli picks up the loose ball. Lenehan's turn now to do something with it. Lays it back to Kanate. Into Lenehan. Drives into the box. Can he get a ball across? Yes, he can. Bukayo Saka's there. It's a fantastic assist from Lenehan, our youth prospect, through the Hayland Academy. Sets up another prospect. Well, he's more than a prospect now. Bukayo Saka is a world-class player. Makes it 2-1. It's his first assist, Lenehan, in the senior squad. I'm so happy with him. He is absolutely going to be a star for us in the future. Bukayo Saka smashes it in at the near post. 2-1, and hopefully from here we can now go on and score a couple more and just make it easy. There's another highlight straight away as Bukayo Saka whips it in. Thomas Partey's there, and it's gone over the bar. Patient build up, still going. I'd still, again, like us to score another one or two, but Lenehan there has been dispossessed, and now MK Dons running down this right hand side. Can we find a ball into the box? They can. Ajayi there should have scored. That should be 2-2. We need to be careful here because I don't. One thing I don't want is extra time. That is certainly something that is not on my agenda, or it will not even be extra time. We'll go straight to penalties. We could be knocked out by MK Dons on penalties as they go down to 10 men. Sutton with a poor challenge on Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who was going nowhere. Look at these stats. 25 shots, only 7 on target. We need to be doing a little bit better in terms of finishing. I'm going to praise the boys just because that's what you kind of do on FM. It is going to finish, hopefully, 2-1 to Arsenal. Time has elapsed, but we made that a lot harder for ourselves than I thought we would. I was coming into this and I was hoping, viewers, to show you a nice, entertaining 3 or 4 goal victory. We've only won 2-1. West Ham are through, Wolves are through, Chelsea battered Swansea in the end. Liverpool are out. The holders, Liverpool have lost 1-0 to Shrewsbury. Oh my God. Now, if there was ever going to be an upset that I wanted, it's that. Liverpool are out. And looking at their lineup then, they've played a completely rotated squad, but they should have won that game. I cannot believe Liverpool are out at the 3rd round stage. That's incredible to Shrewsbury. What an upset. That's going to wrap up today's episode. We're through. We managed to beat MK Dons just about, I suspect, 2-1 win for us. But again, all that matters is we are into the next round of the cup and the holders are out. Next time I'll see you then will probably be this double header in November. Home against Spurs, a massive North London derby. Even though they may not be doing so well at the minute in the table, we always want to beat our local rivals. A home game against Roma, which probably could decide the fate of the top of the table. That's what I'll be hoping for anyway, if we're able to have qualified by then, both ourselves and Roma. Fingers crossed, that will be a good double header. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new around here, click subscribe and welcome into Wayne's World. Everybody's welcome. And also, if you are enjoying the series, if you are enjoying the content, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment. Let me know how your Football Manager saves are going. It's quite late in the game cycle now. Are you still playing it? Are you still enjoying it? Let me know in this comments section down below. Again, thank you so much for all of the support. Thank you so much for watching the video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you for the next one.